Hello friends, I'd like to talk a little bit about working from home. When I first started working from home, I thought it was going to be this great thing where you didn't really have to work, you only had to reply to a few emails every once in a while, and you could kind of do whatever you wanted to do. Well, that's probably the biggest fallacy about working from home. It really is work, and you need to be dedicated, you need to be disciplined to your time and your space. In order to be successful working from home, you need to establish where your home office is. Find a space in your home that's comfortable and quiet. And you also need to have an agreement with your spouse or partner. They need to understand that from 8 to 5, you're dedicated to work. You can't be doing chores and running errands, etc. You also need to remember your family agreement. I remember when I first started working from home, I was always tempted to run errands with my wife. What would always happen is I would get an important phone call or email from either my supervisor or my clients, and I would go into this stress situation where I wanted to get home so I could deal with that bit of work. It's not worth it. So 8 to 5, you need to be in your office, in your home office, working and ready to respond to messages as they come in. Now, obviously, you can be a little bit flexible with your time. For instance, if you have an important chore that you need to attend to with your family, or if you want to squeeze in a workout, you should be able to do that. But I find it's better to do that before 8 if possible, or around lunchtime. Communication. This is the most important thing about working from home. If you're going to be working from home, you have to be just as available and just as connected to your clients and your team. As engineers, we like to send emails. Well, it's better to make a phone call and then document that phone call in an email as needed. Be collaborative. Call people on the phone, set up meetings, conference calls, use Mitel, and use Microsoft Teams. With the current coronavirus, a lot of people are working from home, and I'm seeing a lot of meeting cancellations. Don't cancel your meetings. Add conference call capabilities to your existing meetings. A bit of advice, use audio phones. Background noise is not professional. Plus, you want to be able to take notes while you're on a call or while you're on a meeting. File management. We should always be storing our files on the network and working off the network when possible. Sometimes when working at home, it's not feasible. You have to download the file, work on it, and then upload it. Always be aware of where your files are saved, and if you're using files that are collaborative, notify your team members when you check those files out. One thing that will never be overrated is face-to-face interaction with your clients. Now, currently, with coronavirus, everyone's practicing social distancing. So, you can't face-to-face with them, but you can call them on the phone, maintain that personal interaction. And when this thing passes, remember, face-to-face with your client is very valuable. Some of the benefits from working from home: number one, efficiency. The effort that you exert getting dressed, hair and makeup in the morning, also the stress you endure driving to work, is eliminated. You wake up and you start working. An additional benefit, time flexibility. As a general rule, you need to be in your home office between 8 to 5, but it's not so rigid. You can carve out 30 minutes here and there to, do chores as needed. That's one of the benefits. You just need to be professional. Monday morning anxiety. Everybody knows it. It's that mental change from the weekend to Monday morning. Early alarm clock, the rigidity of getting dressed, putting on your work clothes, going to this desk, and being there for 8 hours. Well, when you work from home, a lot of that is alleviated. Personally, I like to do a little bit of work on Sunday afternoon to get in front of all my stuff Monday morning. It breaks the ice, and plus, I get stuff done. In closing, you can be very successful working from home, but you have to be very disciplined with your time. You have to be very connected to your team members, and you have to maintain that personal connection with your clients. Thank you.
Hola amor, ¿quieres ir conmigo al supermercado?
Lo siento, mi amor. No puedo. Tengo que trabajar.
Ok, baby, nos vemos luego.
Hablamos luego.
Bye.
Bye.